Assalamu alaikum student, how are you all? Hope you're doing well. Please open book page number 162. Today the topic what we discuss is graphic organizers to make notes. Use graphic organizers to make notes. So the first question is that A part, you can use different types of graphic organizers to make notes. Which one have you used on screen or before? Discuss the purpose of each one, what they can be used for. So these are the graphic organizers over here of different shapes. So we will have to tell them like how we can use them. So the first one is that cycle diagram. Why it is used for? What is cycle diagram? It is used to show steps in a repeating process, for example, life cycles or water cycles. And pyramid diagram is used to organize information in all levels with most important information at the top, useful for showing information. The third one is flowchart, used to show a sequence of steps or action in a process, good for showing how something changes over time. Now this is a table, good for organizing information into rows and columns, useful for sorting or grouping related information. And this is the Venn diagram. Venn diagram, used to compare or contrast information showing similarities and differences. So we have to, these are students over here who just ask for like I need to sequence steps. So we need to just match the column, match it with the flow charts. I need to sequence steps, so we will go for the flow charts. If we want to sequence our, for example, a recipe, if we want to, write the experiment, we use flow charts. Okay. So I need to compare information. So we will use Venn diagram. For any kind of comparing and contrasting, we use Venn diagram. I need to show a cycle. Like for example, I need to show a cycle. So I will use cycle diagram. I need to group things together. So we will use table. Like for example, differences and similarities. We also make a table for differences and similarities. Now B part is that which graphic organizer can be used to show the process of how the crystals form in giant crystal cave. So let's open book page number 159. This is the text over here, the giant crystal cave. So how we can which graphic organizer we can use it, okay, to show the process of how crystals form in giant crystal cave. So we use the flowchart. Flowchart would be the most suitable as it displays the sequence of steps. Like in this giant crystal cave, we have to show that how the crystals form. So I guess the flowchart is the best process to show the steps. Okay, show how to use it to make notes about this process. Use keywords only. We will do this part on notebook. So open your notebook and start writing with me. Yes. C part, use the flowchart to make notes on crystal formation using keywords only. So the step 1 would be water sweeps into the cave. We have to make a rectangle and a box and write water sweeps into the cave. And step 2, water contains dissolved mineral. And step 3 is that water evaporates, leaving minerals behind. Step 4, minerals form crystal over time. Like as you are seeing over here, like it's a step-by-step process how the minerals are formed. Like first of all, the water seeps into the cave, then water contains dissolved minerals, then water evaporates and leaving minerals behind, and step 4, which is the last one, minerals form crystal over time. So now the D part is that write a short summary in your own words explaining how crystals form. So we have to do this work on notebook. So let's go. Yes, short summary. The crystals in the giant crystal caves formed through a process where water rich in minerals seeped into the cave. As the water evaporated, the minerals were left behind, gradually forming large crystals over time. Like this is the overall summary, the short summary of how the crystals formed by the time. So first we have make the flow chart, and we just use that information and write it the short summary. So the work is that you have to note down this work on your notebook. Thanks. So I'm just giving you the overview, like what we have learned today. We have learned about the graphic organizer. What are graphic organizer? Graphic organizer is the type in which we just organize our information, organize our sequence and all the things. And we have just learned about the shapes, the cycle diagram, pyramid diagram, flow charts, Venn diagram, table. Then we just learned about the flow chart and how to put the steps into the flow chart and the short summary. Thank you.